She jumps like a sniper, swings like a hammer, and reads the court like a chess grandmaster. This isn't just volleyball, this is Zhu Ting's kingdom. Meet Zhu Ting, the unstoppable outside hitter from China, known on the court as the Iron Hammer and off it as a symbol of resilience and excellence. From farm fields to full court phenomenon. Born on 29 November 1994 in Zhudalo village, Henan province, Zhu Ting came from a big family of 5 sisters with no sports background on the horizon. At the age of 13, she was already a gangly teenager, about 1.7 meters tall, and was spotted by her secondary school PE master, who invited her to come and learn volleyball at the provincial sports school. Young Zhu was homesick initially. She promised her father she'd only stay a week and came within an inch of giving up on the oath. But she persevered. In just a couple of months, her vertical leap and reach lengthened coaches to consider beyond setter for the first time, and she progressed rapidly into the Henan provincial youth team. By 2013, when she was 18 years old, Coach Lang Ping chose Zhu Ting to play for China's senior national team. Her debut coming at the Montreal Volley Masters, where she was appointed the top scorer, and in the FIVB World Grand Prix was given Best Spiker and China a silver medal. She guided China's under-20 team to title success at the FIVB Junior World Championship that year, where she was given MVP in June 2013. That Henan farm girl was, overnight, a volleyball sensation. Her natural height, that's 1.98 meters in senior years, over 3.29 meters spike reach, and nearly 3.15 meter block reach, turned her into a physical giant, perfect for the outside hitter position, where a player must have offense and all-court quickness. Just imagine someone who played with a ball on a filthy courtyard and now spiking at the top of the block. This is Zhu Ting's career in a nutshell. Lang Ping later lamented Zhu's all-round development by declaring she was not just a spiker but turning into a complete player, all capable of passing receive, dig, block and read the block like a pro. Technical Masterclass: Why Zhu Ting is a volleyball dream machine. Let us go past the hype and to the stats, and better yet, the skills that make Zhu Ting a virtual, unbeatable presence on the floor. At the Rio 2016 Olympics, Zhu did not only assist China to claim gold, she was named Olympic best scorer with a mind-boggling 179 points in the tournament and awarded the best spiker. During a thrilling semi-final against the Netherlands, she recorded 33 points, 31 kills on 61 attacks and 2 blocks, and became part of an exclusive list of players who have reached 30 plus in a single Olympic match. Fast forward to the 2018 FIVB World Championship in Japan, Zhu was the third in the overall scoring with 202 spikes, 17 block points, and 8 aces for a total of 227 points. She wasn't only destroying hard, she was dynamic, providing producive blocks at the net and serving weaponized jump serves. Her spike count and overall contribution made her one of the stars of the tournament. At the 2018 Nations League Final 6, there, Zhu was once more China's beam gun. 87 points all by herself during the final round, that's 77 kills, 7 blocks, 3 aces, and leading scorer of that phase. Stability is most important on that stat sheet. Her attack percentage had been more or less in the mid-40% range in finals play, very effective for a high-scoring outside hitter. But raw statistics only tell half the story. What truly distinguishes Zhu is her technical competence. Her planted foot drive, biomechanics of her footwork, and quick arm acceleration enable her to set cross-court angles or line shots depending on the opposite block shift. She reads the block at all times. When 2 blockers shift left, she snaps the ball over the seam. When they crowd, she tips off the block, taking the point. Zhu mixes height, totaling at some 1.95 to 1.98 meters during these seasons, vertical and explosive jumps for over 3.29 meters spike reach and nearly 3.15 meters block reach, her physical package perfect for outside hitting and roof blocking. On defense, she's more than just offense. In the Nations League finals, Zhu led China's top digger with around 2.43 digs per set, showing that she could pass and transition too, in addition to spiking. Overall, Zhu Ting is fatal because she's multi-dimensional. She's a high-efficiency spiker, an opportunistic blocker, a sharp server, and a dedicated digger and passer. When the game accelerates, she doesn't just keep pace, she controls. In volleyball jargon, she not only maximizes kill percentage, she plays tempo, sets rhythm, and deprives blockers their comfort zone. Whether she dumps over a tough cross-court attack or tips an astute tip over the block, you feel she's in charge even before the ball hits. Trophy case by the shot clock. In the high-speed universe of the best volleyball, Zhu Ting doesn't merely rack up points, she piles on the championships quicker than a blocker can reform the block. When Zhu traveled abroad to sign with VakıfBank Istanbul, following her Rio Olympic title, she had a brief window in which to reconfigure European volleyball. VakıfBank swept Italy's Imoco Valley Conegliano in straight sets in the 2016-17 CEV Champions League and secured its third championship. There, in winning, Zhu tallied 22 points, 19 spikes, and 3 blocks and was given final MVP, the first from China to be awarded such. She posted 24 points a day earlier against Eczacıbaş Bitra in the semi-final as the team defeated the rivals 3-0. And then in 2017, there was the FIVB Club World Championship in Kobe. VakıfBank swept through the tournament undefeated, beating Asia's top clubs, Europe's top, and South America's top. Zhu overpowered to be voted MVP and Best Outside Spiker, and hence became the first Asian player in history to be chosen as tournament MVP. Just a year earlier, at the 2016 Club World Championship in Manila, she shattered her own record with 103 total points, 77 kills, 19 blocks, and 7 aces to become the first ever player to break the 100-point mark in one iteration of the tournament. In China, Zhu resumed piloting Tianjin Bohai Bank in the 2019-2020 Chinese Women's Volleyball Super League. In her inaugural season in China, Tianjin streaked through the season unbeaten, 11 wins, 0 losses, and on January 14, 2020, claimed the championship with a convincing 3-0 victory in the final series. Zhu spearheaded the attack with game-high kills and was voted league MVP for the first time by a unanimous vote. A victory in each of these tournaments, CEV Champions League, Club World Championship, Chinese Super League, is Zhu's dominance at some level or another. Club competition at the European level, club competition worldwide, and professional nation leagues ferocity. Behind moves from pressure kills and clutch blocks to jump float serves and block seam reads, she dominates every aspect of the game. Awards never deceive. Zhu Ting converted club volleyball into her personal championship tour. She doesn't merely score points while playing, she scores MVP awards like extremely valuable Pokemon, and her opponents know she's already enjoyed triumph in each and every global court. On-court signature moves. Zhu Ting isn't just powerful, she's precise. Her jump float serve may not spin, but that's the point. It floats midair like a knuckleball, dipping suddenly and slicing into seams between passes. One misstep and the opponent's offense starts on shaky ground. When she attacks, it's textbook outside hitter rhythm. 3-step approach, explosive takeoff, and a lightning-fast arm swing. But here's the twist. Zhu doesn't just go for brute force, she reads the block midair. If there's a gap, she threads the needle. If it's tight, she goes high off the hands and drops in a line tip, a gentle touch just behind the block. And defensively, she's no slouch. Her block timing is elite, pressing over the net, sealing the seam, and sending rockets right back at the hitter. It's not just about height, it's about reading body language and jumping at the perfect moment. From a serve that dances midair, to a spike that punishes poor positioning, to a block that sends shockwaves, Zhu's not just playing, she's programming the court. Every move is calculated, every point sculpted. Why no one can stop her. When it comes to pressure, Zhu Ting doesn't just survive, she dominates. At the Rio 2016 Olympics, she racked up 179 points and was named MVP, proving she could carry a team on the sport's biggest stage. Even after struggling with a nagging wrist injury, one that required surgery in 2022, she fought back. By 2023, she helped Scandicci win the CEV Cup in Italy and, in 2024, announced her full return to China's national team to chase Paris Olympic qualification. She's not just flashy with words, her leadership comes through in play. Whether it's reading the block or adjusting her swing midair, Zhu stays calm, calculates fast, and delivers under pressure. Injuries, tough rotations, stacked blockers, none of it stops her. In fact, that's when she's at her most dangerous. When the heat is on, Zhu Ting isn't worried, she is the heat.